Hello everyone. Welcome back to my page. Alright, let's see what we got for you right now. We have a gorgeous car that a lot of you may not even recognize it because maybe a lot of you have seen it but not in this style. So let me get to details. What we got right now is a Fiat 125P Kombi. Now, what they mean by P, it means Polski, which is a Polish. And what I mean by Polish, if you know a little more about these cars were the Polish edition of the Fiat 125, which were also made by FSO. You know the brand FSO, the Polish brand that make cars like the FSO Polonez, a lot of people have seen it out there, but I do my little homework on these cars because I like them. I personally never seen a Fiat 125 in a station wagon. I've seen many of them, but in a four-door sedan, which is the one that we all know. Now, this is a beautiful example. I love it. I really like these Fiat 125 because it's it's just an attractive car. They pull it out. They pull up a model from a Fiat 125, but they made their little touches here and there. One of the most known differences are the front, the four round headlights, two on each side. If you remember the Fiat 125s were the regular headlights in the front, square headlights. And Fiat 125, the Italian, never came up with a station wagon. So that was a difference out there, right? That was something that I guess the Polish Fiat 125 wanted to came out. They actually also came out with a pickup, which I also have it. A nice pickup that I will show you in a future video. But this model right here, as you see they were made for a long time, my friends. The Polski Fiat 125 were made between 1967 and 1991. Wow, that's over 2 decades. That's like exactly 24 years. So they must have been very popular in Poland and also in East Europe, I'm sure. Because they were attractive. They were attractive cars and they must be reliable. Remember, Fiats. The brand Fiat itself were very popular, obviously twitching them around in East Europe. FSO came out with the Fiats, the Ladas in Russia, the Sastava in Yugoslavia, the old Yugoslavia, which it broke down now, no longer exists. So, I guess this Italian brand Fiat was like a magnet for these East European brands to copy their model. Well, not to copy. I think they got permission from the Italian company to make them also. And why not? As long as they represent them with dignity, why not? And, and they were popular sold. Now, I love how I like these wheels. Believe it or not, it's a very typical 60s car. Very, it's a mid-sized car. It's a little bit on the smaller size for today's standards. If you've seen one in person, I've seen the sedan, which is more or less the same size as this one. Different shape, obviously. They're like a compact, mid-sized car. In today's standards, they're more like a compact car. But back in the days, those were the mid-sized bread and butter cars that a lot of the European families look for. I like the color. I really do like the color. It's very different. You know what I like also about back in the days? They used a lot of chrome, the the side lights. Not the lights. I'm sorry. The side mirrors, the wipers, the bumper, the The hubcaps, wheels, everything was chromish, and I like that. You know, chrome without being overly done always gives that nice, gorgeous touch that I always appreciate. And I like that. I like that. Again, this model was back from the 60s all the way to 1991. You know, I don't know back in 1980s or the 90s if this was a modern looking car by then. I will say not. It looks clearly like a 60s or 70s car. So, you know, I guess when they hit already the 80s, they started thinking, you know, obviously FSO came out with the Polo Nest in the late 70s. I guess that's when they noticed that this car was not it was not going to be in the market for a long, long time more, which actually did, but they must have thought about looking for a replacement. Now, I'm going to let it go around so you can enjoy the car and have a nice view of it. Alright, everyone. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Have you been watching my other videos? And I would love to hear your comments and your thoughts. It's always interesting to hear other people's choices. And yeah, I'll see you on my next video. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. Goodbye.